Hi gamers, Pet here. Welcome to my spoiler-free review for Subnautica. Subnautica is kind of like a survival exploration type of game where, you know, you're mostly going to be underwater. And I don't really like underwater theme, tropical pirates in general. So at first this game didn't appeal to me yet. I don't know, something like triggered with me about 1 year ago when the game was still in early access. Since then it just came out like 3 weeks ago. I missed the €10 sale. I was like, ah, damn it. But then I got it later. And then, you know, I just played it for like 1 hour and I waited for the game to finally release. And it did. And I've been playing for 22 hours and I still have plenty to explore. So let me tell you a bit about the setting, right? You are on the Aurora, which is a big spacecraft that was sent to Ariaden Arm or something like that by the Alterra Corporation in order to build a phase gate, right? However, during a gravity slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in a catastrophic hull failure, leading to its crash landing on the surface of the planet. Right? Like this is the setting. And you end up over here in this escape pod, but everything is kind of broken, right? And when you go out the ladder, you see that's the ship there, and it's like, hey, okay, what now? And of course you are on top of water. You can go under the water, and as I've said, this is going to be spoiler free. I'm not going to show you any of the extreme places, and I will only show you a little bit of the stuff that you can build and a little bit of the progression. One thing that I really like to add is the fact that while in this game you can build stuff and make your own base, I don't think it's a game about that. Like, this is the base that oh, okay, let me actually, I have to drink. Like, you have health, food, oxygen, and I have to drink basically. And I do have some water in my submarine, but for the purpose of this video, I want to catch a type of fish that I'm going to cook. Well, I'm going to turn into water. So let's see. You see, this is another type of fish that's mostly come on over here. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to catch them. Well, since dark, you know, night is coming, I wanted to show you how things look during the day, but it's kind of like a good point that I'm showing it to you, you know, when it's dark also. So let's see, where is one of those fishes? It's like a purple fish. It's called bubble fish or something like that. And the sound is like really weird, and it's scary, and sometimes you get music and it's scary, and sometimes you look into the you know, abyss and stuff, and it's scary. And then you look at the creature and you don't know what's with the creature, if it's going to attack you or if it's not going to attack you, right? And it's scary. And then you see nodes like this, and you bam bam bam, and you got some resource. And then if you press tab, this is the stuff that I have equipped right now and the stuff in my inventory. I will show you more about that later. I just can't look. There is those guys attack you. They are mostly interesting in metal. I'm going to... Come on, what the hell are you? Like one of those... I really need to drink water, like, right now. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Maybe I'm going to hallucinate. I really need to drink water. This is like a graph trap that I placed where you can... If I'm drinking this guy, I'm getting -7 H2O, and I don't want that. Come on, just give me like a bubble fish. Okay, wait, look, there's the one. Oh, and then another one. If I eat this one, it's -4. So let's go real fast to cook it, but let's catch this one also. Where are you? Okay, now let's run and cook it. I'm a little bit distracted because I'm really focusing on catching the fish and cook it. I will tell you more about this. Yeah. This guy really needs to drink like right now. This never happened to me actually. But you know, while I was preparing for, well, I have to go down. While I was preparing for the video. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the other one, and then drink water. Whew. So yeah, these are some of the surviving aspects of the game. You can play it in creative mode and whatnot, but I like to try it survival, right? So the power right now, as you can see, this is my base where I have minerals and other stuff that I've looted, right? It took me some time to build this because there is like a progression. At first I made this so I can, you know, like travel around faster. Then I upgraded myself to this sea moth, that's how it's called, which allowed me to explore a little bit further, right? Let me actually show you some more of my base. I actually found some eggs and I was like, what's with those eggs? I have no idea what's with those eggs, so I kept them. Later I found the blueprint, right, for an alien containment, which is kind of like this aquarium, but it's not an aquarium. And I placed the eggs in, and the eggs hatched, and it's like a miniature version of an actual monsters from outside, right? And that was like pretty fun to build and explore and see what's going on there. I also was able to build this room, which is a scanner room where I can set up, you know, what should it search for. And I'm going to lose some power because it's night, so the solar generators are not really generating power right now. And soon I will start to see on my HUD some of those resources. I'm searching for lead right now, but anyway, let's not do this right now. See, I'm placing windows. This is an actual aquarium. I explored and I found those two things, and it was really fun. I can sit down, and this is like, look how beautiful everything is. Right? So let's actually go and explore a little bit. Like, when you first start, you are in these safe shallows, right? Safe waters, and it's not that much things, but you can't really explore too much because your tank, you know, the oxygen tank, is pretty low, and you have to constantly go up to get oxygen, right? And then you get some food, and then I remember going to this place. I was like, okay, the fauna is changing, and like I'm really scared. Like, I'm really scared of what's going on, and I was like going down a little bit, trying to explore, get some loot, see what's going on, and then I immediately had to go up. Just one suggestion: you can actually, when you build your knife, you can actually do this. And I didn't know that, and I actually got up. The first time this happened, I was like, so I actually died. So let's actually go. The first time I heard that sound, I was like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? It's so scary in a way, in a good way. I want to put it that it's scary in a good way. So on your life pod, you have this medical kit, and this is healing you. But the thing is that the more you explore, the more you get familiar with the places you explore, and you are not afraid anymore, and you explore without you know, fear. But then you get even more into more depths where it's dark and you actually need lights to see, and then that thing is getting even scarier, right? So as I've said, the first thing that I built was that sea moth, And then I built this prawn suit, but this prawn suit is actually behaving a little bit different. So I started to work on this Cyclops. I forgot how it's called. What it's cool about this is that it's like the submarine is kind of like a base, right? Because as you can see, I built this here. I built this one here. I can actually go and enter the prawn suit, and I upgraded my prawn suit so it actually it can punch, but it also has like this mining arm, right? So I can mine. So basically what I'm doing in order to explore the depths of this area, I'm slowly driving this submarine, and I'm trying to put it some place safe where I can jump with the prawn suit and explore it a bit. And if there is some place where I can't reach with the prawn suit, I'm just going out and I'm like super scared and I'm running back in, because the further back you go, the more oxygen you are going to use, so you can't really sit for too long outside the prawn suit or the Cyclops, right? So you see, it's a little bit hard to control the suit. I really need to make sure I position it well. So it's as I said, it is about exploration. It is about you building a base. It is about you getting resources, but the fact that you have to explore, and how you explore, it's what, you know, the bread and butter of the game. Like some games are really mostly about it's about farming and making a base, and that's about it. It's about playing multiplayer and making a base, while at night other people come and destroy your base, and maybe that's great, right? But here, on how the progression is, and the fact that, you know, as they've said, I'm going to repeat myself a little bit. At first I was in these safe waters and I was afraid to go in that area, but then I managed to explore a little bit. I knew exactly what the fauna is, I knew exactly what monsters I will get, I knew how I will interact with the monsters. So I pushed forward, and then poof, I see like a big creature, and I was like, I'm not going to go there. But then I was kind of like getting a little bit cocky, right? And then I got attacked by that monster, and I had to repair my submarine, and I had to escape to get away. And now, in order to progress some more, in order to get out of this planet, which is the purpose of this game, I have to explore the depths of this, and right now I can the submarine can actually only go to minus 500 meters, but I was able to install an add-on, right? And now I can actually go to 900 meters, and I can upgrade this some more. And you see, these are the power cells, and I actually made this locker where I actually created some extra power cells. I have two more over here that I actually have to charge, and I have two that are already charging in my main base. I can charge them over here, but they are of course going to get charged from those main power units. So let's actually go in. So you do get this sense of progression, of you building something, of you improving your life, and again, these are the blueprints, some of the blueprints that you can build. I don't want to spoil you. These are some of the beacons that you will find when you are actually exploring. At the beginning, the game has a story. As I've said, the story is not being shoved into your face. You can just explore at your own pace, but you get some messages from other life pods around you to come to rescue them. Oh yeah, I have to drink fluids again. And this is a data bank where you can read more about some of the creatures that you find and how they behave, and avoid maybe distracted by light sources and other stuff like that. So that's actually really cool. So I have to go look, and let's actually put this power cell, so those two are actually going to charge up also. So yeah, it's I do believe it's a really amazing game. Even that you don't like water, or you are afraid of depths, I do recommend you to try it out because it is cool. And I am starting to repeat myself, so let's actually go real fast and I wanted to maybe go a little bit further, but then again I have to drink water. So let's let me get this guy also. Yeah, those guys are like they don't attack you, but if you come too close, they release those gas clouds that can be nasty. And look how many I find now. As I said, I do have a lot of water on my Cyclops, but because with the Cyclops is the submarine basically, or is Cyclone or Cyclops? I forgot how it's actually called. I don't want to eat resources out of it. I want to actually add more stuff on the Cyclops, because the way I'm doing it, I'm trying to go further and further and further to explore the depths, and I have to be prepared with food, with water, because I don't know what I will find there. So having extra batteries, extra power cells, extra water, food, and so on, just so I can survive wherever I'm going. Because like even whenever you die, you will respawn at the base and you will lose some stuff from yourself, right, from your inventory. The thing is that if I die, and my Cyclops gets destroyed, or my C-Mod gets destroyed, or my Prawn Suit gets destroyed, I will have, for once, I will have to make them yet again. If I die myself, the submarine will actually remain there, so it will be hard for me to reach the submarine again without building a new one, right? But then if the submarine gets destroyed, I will lose everything, the upgrades, the resources that I have on it, right? So this is why it's the game itself has this I must not die kind of feeling. Even that it's not like pure survival mode where you die, it's game over. It's like a so huge hit that it's almost kind of like a game over, right? This is what I'm trying to say. So let's actually go real fast. Let's go into my C-Moth, so I can actually travel to a little bit, not too far, but a little bit out of this area. There is also no map in game. Of course, you can spoil yourself by going on a wiki, and you can spoil yourself there. I don't recommend you to do that. Only after much later, when you actually know exactly what you want to find out, but you can't really find it, maybe then look a little bit, maybe, right? Like, I know those guys so much that I'm not really as scared of them anymore. So the first time I actually got hit was kind of like behind the Altera, the big ship. You see, right now I'm this biome with those creep vines, or however they are called. But then things kind of start to change, and you will find various wrecks like that you can actually you have to scan in order to unlock more blueprints. Because your own blueprints are corrupted, so you need to kind of rebuild your bank, right? And this is kind of another biome where you can find different type of monsters. And when I found actually a different a monster for the first time, I actually heard something, and I turned around and I saw him moving to him, and I was like, oh, holy shit. And you can hear the sounds. I haven't been here since I was attacked. This is already a different biome. I actually got attacked here, and you see there is no visibility. The sound is scary and I'm already getting... Ah! Motherfucker! Oh my god. This was not planned. I did got attacked by this one before. I think. I haven't seen it. I'm actually running because he might chase me. And I won't lose that much if I die now. Ah, motherfucker. Okay. I'm actually not like... I actually got scared now. This was not planned. Like, I was thinking that maybe we are going to find it. But not like this, right? I was thinking that maybe we are going to see it in the... like, far away and be like, hey, look, there it is. So now I know not to go there. I also mapped, like, I have a beacon there. There's another place where I found one, and another one there. And this guy, I'm already familiar with those. I think they are Leviathan class. I forgot exactly their name. But I'm already familiar with them, so it was mostly of a jump scare, because I know how they behave. Imagine when you are deep underwater, when you are on your Cyclops and you don't want to lose it, and that big thing is attacking the Cyclops, and you actually have to yeah. Let's repair the sea moth. Oh man. Oh man. So yeah. Try out Subnautica. It's a great game. It's a game that was in early access. The developer they really improved the game with each update. They were transparent. I really like what they did with the game. So really try it out. Even if you don't like, sea, and even if you are afraid of the ocean, it's really something that this game is giving you. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this. See you soon. Goodbye.